to it off the runway. Different incomes, not one way. Living life on a one way. I knew this would happen someday. You can ask my day one day. Cloudy days turn to sun rays. Only way to way up way. Know my way, know my feng shui. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going. Different summer, different car keys. I'm the life of the party. Might buy a bike like a Harley. Totally do so gnarly. God got me, can't harm me. I got armor and an army. Battle scars, battle smartly. Just forever like a Sharpie. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it that I'm never going back. Get it that I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it that I'm never going back. Get it that I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going. 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 Never going.
This YouTube is for you, huh? This YouTube is for you. The image that you see bouncing on the screen. Let me make sure I'm coming in. This YouTube image is brought to you by Moore's Head Imaging of North Carolina. They thought enough of me to send me to Moore's Head, not M-O-R-E, Moore, which it's all the same. The more you know, huh? Morehead, that fro you see bouncing right there on that image is an image of me under the light. Under the light, brought to you by. See, Moors aren't black. They're not Balak. Balak laws is written for particular people. Okay. Then don't believe me. Don't believe me. Check it out. Don't believe me. Okay, look. Balak's lights are blue. Balak's lights are blue. Zelensky, he is a light bearer. He's the light bearer. What's his name? One of my favorite comedians. Oh, goodness. Shula, the king. He said, he put out a funeral, somebody put ball bearers. Pall bearers, they got blue bearers joining the light bearer named Zelensky. His name means clearly the light, or to see the light. That's what for his kind in his race. There's a separation in the lights, and all the lights need to come together because Balak's light is putting out red flags. They're going to be putting out red flags. Okay? They're raising red flags. Look, if you were with me last night, were you here with me last night? Past shadow hours, you're always with me. If you hear just a second of this and walk away, you've been here with me always. If you don't catch this till 2000 nothing, or if you catch this 3001, you catch this message, because it's on the walls. It's on the YouTube walls. No, as a matter of fact, it's on the walls of the grids of Elon Musk. This isn't narcissism. This is what they're telling us. Huh? What was my point? If you were here with me, I went over the briefing about the red flags. You saw when I clicked, you could go to the last video. I clicked, it was a clear night on the page, very clear night. A whole white space above the red flag martial law stance that's about to go down, right? It isn't even called martial law. It's not martial law. This isn't martial law. This is extreme power, an extreme power move that they're about to do. But on the page, on the briefing, there was nothing above it. Now, during my, not a revelation, just checking out the government site, I was able to so-called predict. It's not prediction. It's me looking at the way they move and the way they're saying their words on the government site. I said, looks like they about to do something with Nigeria. Well, they already talking about Nigerian government, huh? But what I said is it seemed like they're trying to force Nigeria's hand. They're holding one of their people hostage or was. They extraditing that person. All this going down at the same time. So I focused on that. And here they go this morning, broad daylight on the briefing. Let me make sure I'm sharing the screen. That's what I'm saying. It's not about prediction. It's about reading the walls, the writing on the walls. Everybody knows about the White House, but do you read the writing on their walls? What they said. So here, bright and early see, nothing in between the briefings. This is what I went to sleep on last night. I said, yeah, I'm going to go on to sleep. And here they go first thing this morning. Was they listening on who was listening? Was it you, Kiki? You doing it again? Or was it Kamala instead? Let's play some more mind games with her. Huh? Let's let the people see what she could do. Huh? We know who she is, but I don't think she really know who she is. Huh? Let's play some more mind games with her. We're going to talk about Nigeria first thing in the morning. Jake, is that you? Huh? As young as you are, I done ran across you somewhere. Jake, huh? Maybe at some delivery site. I don't know. I've traveled so. I done been all over the world. There's certain spots in Antarctica I haven't touched yet. It was cold. It was cold. Do y'all remember when I told y'all that artificial intelligence, this would be the first time they would have been able to record an Arctic blast of this historic type of blast. They've never been able to be in the eye of an Arctic blast the way that artificial intelligence satellites up there would be able to capture. This is the first, this is historic. See, everything that I'm saying is facts. You have to make sure that you fact check everything you come with. Everything. You can't bring any misinformation because they could come back and sue you. Who? All the people that donated. Anybody that donated. If the government right now says this person is incompetent, this is their paperwork right here. We're taking them in. You will have the right to say, you know what? Give me my money back. Let's talk about the whole world. When a God says that I could be sued, they're talking about the whole world. Just like, wait, what's her name? What's them people? I think Malcolm X planned it all out. He said, I'm going to make sure my people set for life. I could look at it like that if I want to. He said, mine going to eat forever. He said, I'll talk until I'll speak the truth until they kill me. But one day, my descendants are going to eat. The ones who lied and died for lies, their descendants still eating. Is their descendants eating good? Malcolm said, oh, go ahead. Bring it. Bring it. You could strip me of everything. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go over to Gandhi and get stripped of everything. Strip me. I know the truth. So if that's what you're going to do, guess what? It ain't over until the clouds unroll and there's a green light out there. It ain't over. And that green light doesn't leave, and there's somebody able to tell you that there's a green light out there that the government can't even tell you what they're going to do. Only Grandma Abgar never can tell you what's going on with that green light. Maybe somebody in Nigeria know what's going on with that green light out there. They trying to force Nigeria's hands. Look at this. First thing this morning. Should I click it? Yes, you can. Should I click it? Yes, you can. Should I click it? Nope, don't click it. Click it or ticket. Click it or ticket. What should I do? Shh. I said I wasn't going to be loud. I got to keep my tone right because my grand, if I'm mad, he started pointing his finger and doing his turkey neck like mine. I had a nurse tell me, watch my turkey neck. Like she trying to tell me to be quiet. She was so mad at me. She threw away all my records. She put all my records. She put all my records in a damn shredder. She. She gave the order. She said, put all her records in a shredder. Oh, boy, the head lady had to go jump into the shredder. Should I click it? Look, this message is for Charles Was. This message is for you, Charles Was. If you go over to Larry Elder or go in my community tab, there's a article that Larry Elder did. I think Larry Elder is very reputable. Very, 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 very. And he said he did his research. So this will save you from digging up. He did his research, and it shows that I think an average of 200 people got killed by police or something, and the majority of them were white. So, see, it's not about color if you go by the statistics. That's what he said. You could go click it. I don't want to give no misinformation, but there's a point to what I'm saying, to what you were saying when you were talking about officers being held accountable and things like that. They making it about that because it's not really about that. If only 200 people got killed by officers, how many millions of people live in the United States? If you do the math, you like math, or people like math, do the math, divide it, and see what the ratio is. There's more people supposedly dying of cancer, and they're the ones with the guns, putting all this stuff and chemicals all over the place. They created the cancer. More people have transitioned for government shooting with that than anything. They ain't making a big deal about that. But they're making a big deal about the ratio of that to the amount of for what? For what reason? For the same reason right here, these red flag laws. These red flag laws. See that? See that? You could go click that information, or you could go to my last video. I broke it down just enough. I may not have done it in the prestigious manner that you may get over there at times now, you know, in other places, but this is the best that I could do. This is the best that I could do. Red flag laws. Go click it. Check it out. Go to your Justice Department, the Justice Department, and check it out. See how many states, 49 states, will, when they get the red flag, they can go in, They're writing up their laws right now, how they want it. Each state right now is writing up how they want to handle when the red flag is risen. Now, back to Nigeria. Should I click it? Why are they trying to force Nigeria's hand like this? Oh, goodness. Let me put some music on and decide if I'm going to click this. I don't, want to take on too much. I don't want to take on too much right now. Let me see. I'll play one of my old videos. Nope. I saw a message come through in my notifications, and I think I'm going to play that. You don't mind, do you? What does this say? Upload proof of the crucifixion of Christ. This is just to see. I just want to see. Tor. I'm going to play his message. I already spoke to Charles Was. You got my message? Okay. They want it to be about the cops and the people, and the ratio don't. It's not right. There's a reason. Don't focus on that small ratio of numbers with the so-called millions. There's a green light out there. Look, y'all. By the time Malcolm X's children finish with minister, there's going to be a problem. Is that going to be a real war? Is this biblical? Y'all better find out from Farrakhan them if it is spiritually documented that that would happen. Is it somewhere where the one that they killed, the one that Muhammad put the order out on, or whoever from the highest ups that he was referring to, if they went, wait, that y'all know how they do when they finish with one part of the civil, then it means that you get the okay to go to the higher up with it. You know, like how they did Michael Jackson them. Y'all know how they do. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. You know what? The green lights ain't making no move until this finish, this court order thing finish. I'm just saying. I had negative thoughts about Malcolm X. I did. I felt like part of his simulation, him and his part in the simulation, But to see this go down right here, what are they gonna do next? 100 million. They not finna get 100 million. They finna get million of bands marching around the sands of the seas for all the mess you done did, huh? Even Dr. Malachi said with his loving heart, he said, "Yep, I know. You set me up. You had it. You sent everybody you can, huh? You sent Jesse and all. You told Jesse and Al Sharp to come on in there, huh?" Hey, y'all, I'm going through a story. All this is factual stuff. I'm not making nothing up. You send them in there. And then when they finished with the great doctor, he gonna stand up and preach. Y'all thought when I was posting about Farrakhan, I was being nice, like I was like, I agree. I guess you could post about anything. It don't mean you agree or you disagree, right? Look, he gonna stand up there with his straight greasy looking hair and ordered them to kill him. He said it. That's why I keep saying I just want to see a wave. Because remember, if we haven't seen him and he did an order like that, y'all don't remember that? He made it seem like the Jews, it was the Jews' words, but the way and the tone in his voice, it was a tone that just stood out to me. You get what you deserve because it's going to be worse than that. See, not only what you did is affecting you, it's going to affect a whole nation. Is that prophetic? Is that in the word? I'm not making nothing up. Let's say that's how it goes down because it's in the word. What does that mean? What does that make the being that this is happening to right here in this big simulated story that I'm interested in right now that I'm talking about? Let me go to my community post, huh? Before I go to that other stuff and click this revelation story here. Y'all, I am subscribed. See that? Wait, check. See right here? I'm subscribed. I've been subscribed for a moment. Hmm? I interact, I leave comments. I'm a contributor to the channel. Here we go. Look, I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm not being funny. But they look like they won already. They already look, she got the emerald on. Green light. Green lights. Green. My bad. My bad. You can't do stuff to people that think you gonna get away with it at any time and any rate. But guess what? He knew this day was coming because it's prophesied. He knew it. He been waiting, huh? Sometimes he been praying. It should be time for me to go by now, huh? He tried praying to get out of here before the time. He start talking about all types of medication and how sick he is. You ain't going nowhere, huh? You part of them bloodline that live over 120 years and something. Huh? You ain't going nowhere. Huh? Stop fronting. You was gonna see these days. That's right. Green lights. Y'all could just wait out there a little bit longer, huh? Until this finishes playing out. Y'all don't be quick with it. Be quick. Striped suit. Hey, white tie. Be quick with it. Wait a minute. Do they work for Farrakhan? They look like they work for. My bad. Let me take that back. Let me. I'm assuming. I'm just assuming. I could be wrong. Look, I can't tell. I can't tell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I done spoke too fast. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This could turn out to be one of the Hold up, wait a minute. Is it time for me to pick up a Quran? I told y'all there's one book I have not opened. I've glanced, and I told one of my friends, uh, the one swear I'm supposed to be in West Palm Beach with him, looking over the dam in the rocket chair at the sunset every day. Uh, look, he said, when you do open up that book, what a thing. Nah, I'm good on books. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I could just watch it from here. I'm gonna watch it from here. I'm gonna watch it from YouTube. Let it play. I'm sorry. Times now. For the interruption. My bad. Hold up. Wait, am I sharing the screen? Let me make sure I'm sharing the screen. I have a tendency. Oh, listen to how she said it. She said it with such great accent. Hold up. Oh goodness. Okay, one more time. What is that pin he got on? What does that mean, y'all? Would somebody watching me right now think that I'm making this about one race? How? How? My excitement for this right here with her emerald green and all about one race. According to the history, Malcolm came from two races. And according to the history, um, his something about his ancestors, some was no good, huh? So I couldn't be being excited about this, about race, no matter who's standing in the images that you see that are black and brown, because it was a black Balaks. This isn't Balak right here. This isn't Balak. Balak them like Scientology and all that. That's them Balaks. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just saying it's not about color. It's not about color, is it? Is it? Be quiet. Stop talking. Did I interrupt you again, Miss? I didn't mean to interrupt you again. Let me see. Do it one more time without interruption. Miss Goodman, I'm sincere. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Excuse me. Hey, honey. Hey. I made them some oatmeal today. Yeah. I'm talking about the one you like to eat. Yeah. Hey. Go ahead. See you in a bit. Ooh. I don't know. I'm gonna stop this right here because first off, I don't know nothing about this. Who was? Ooh, this some juicy stuff right here. I didn't know that. Who who were convicted? I don't know nothing about that. What I do know is that they mentioned uh education, educational center. Convicted. They mentioned educational center. I'm gonna put on some music for a second because I want to check something real quick. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Here you go. Give you something to listen to. If you're here with me, I appreciate it. Oh, I got stuff going on in the chat. I didn't even see it. Hold up. Professor X, I got no sound. No sound all that time.
I get to it first, I got you mad.
What time is
I
it?
get sad when I get to it last.
They
Get it
doing
that
that
I'm
to
never going
everybody today.
back.
No
Get it that
sound.
I'm never going back.
It's
I get
okay.
to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it that I'm never going back. Get it that I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going. I get to it off the runway. Different incomes, not one way. Living life on a one way. I knew this would happen someday. You can ask my day one day. Cloudy days turn to sun rays. Only way to way up way. Know my way, know my feng shui. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it that I'm never going back. Get it that I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it that I'm never going back. Get it that I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going. Different summer, different car keys. I'm the life of the party.
Mm-mm. Hold up. Let me come off of her page before I say this. Let me see. Make sure my mic come on. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. I ain't know nothing. When did that happen in history? Them dudes was exonerated. When did that happen in history? What was going on then? How much did Scientology pay? Uh, mm-mm. Mm-mm. Something ain't right. Huh? See, I can switch my thoughts and my opinions real quick, and I'm not gonna take it back. And I ain't gonna take this down. Something ain't right. Hmm? Something ain't right. I'm supposed to be checking my mic again. I'm supposed to be checking my mic. Hold up. Okay, there's sound there. Eldorado Saladroni Dahe Roma. So Edward, what's going on? Yeah, let me take it back. Let me see where it didn't have no sound. I hope it didn't have sound where I was doing all that smack talking. Uh, no sound there. Wait a minute. Oh, so I ain't had no sound while they. Okay, but I see you can still pick up my smack talking though. Shadow Band, D Calico. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Look, he said, when you do open up that book, what a thing. Okay, so there was no sound for that clip for that video. Y'all could go check that out if you want to. I should have stuck where I was going instead of doing that and doing all that smack talking. I was going. Oh, hold up. I guess. Hold up. Let me unmute it. I um I was supposed to be going to my notifications to play whatever's going on in my notifications. Okay, Miss Gina preparing. Nope. That's not where I was going. Nope. Right here. It was Tor's channel, what he had to say, and then Ink Pen Guardian had just posted. That's what I should have did instead of running my mouth. I don't
Sunset in
right
heaven.
about that. That looked like a
Sunset
whole
is
the
an
nation of
interesting point
Islam been
because it
setting
is
it
in
up for their
between day
money.
and night.
They said, and
Is it
this
day
money
or
belongs
night?
to us
The
too.
Holy Land of
You done
Israel,
forgave
where
us
I am
because
right
they
now,
was
thank God,
exonerated. We
is
told
also
you.
an example
Ooh,
of in between heaven and earth, the gateway. The Torah is even beyond heaven and it flows down into earth. In order to connect two things, the thing that connects them must be above them both. Let's connect ourselves to the Almighty, the Most High, and let's experience this fusion of heaven and earth. Sunset in heaven. Sunset is an interesting point because it is in between day and night.
see, with you knowing Torah language and all that, when you say sunset, you saying something else. Mr. Torah, did you get my invite? Did you get my invite, Mr. Torah? Again, I have questions. Questions, go back to the third video from yesterday. Second video.
Is
Huh?
it day or night?
You said you don't have no problem helping shit grandma put in a light bulb, huh? You said it, you can't take it back. I need to go to that video and find that one. Huh?
The Holy Land of Israel, where I am.
If it's gonna shed light to all that is in the house. That's what you said. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Don't be just going posting these little sunset
Right now, thank
videos
God,
because you know sunset what sunset really means, huh? When you saying it in words. I mean, you showing the
is
picture,
also an example of in between
but
heaven.
isn't this same image right here behind what's his name? Zelensky, the light bearer? That's what you trying to show me? He showed me the same image. Wait a minute. So you say you don't have to come to my channel to show me. You gonna show me like that. Hold up. So let me go. You shedding light, huh? Huh? You shedding light, huh? On sunsets. Tora, I like you. I like you, Mr. Tora. Look, ain't that it the same thing? The sunset. That's the same thing right there. Am I sharing the screen? Let me make sure I'm sharing the screen. Yep, I'm sharing the screen. Mr. Tora, the sunset right there. That's what you're talking about? Look how clever. All right. Yeah, I'll take Mr. Tora for granted if you want to. Look, the sunset. Say it again. I should be playing it at the same time. Yeah, let me open up another YouTube. That ain't hard. Open up another YouTube and go to my Tora. What he said, what you said, Tora, as I showed this other screen.
Sunset in heaven. Sunset is an interesting point because it is in between day and night. Is it day or night? The Holy Land of Israel, where I am right now, thank God, is also an example of in between heaven and earth, the gateway. The Torah is even beyond heaven and it flows down into earth. In order to connect two things, the thing that connects them must be above them both. Let's connect ourselves to the Almighty, the Most High, and let's experience this fusion of heaven and earth. Sunset in heaven. Sunset is an interesting point because it is in between day and night. Is it day or night? The Holy Land of Israel, where I am right now, thank God, is also an example of in between heaven and earth, the gateway. The Torah is even beyond heaven and it flows down into earth. In order to connect two things, the thing that connects them must be above them both. Let's connect ourselves to the Almighty, the Most High, and let's experience this fusion of heaven and earth.
Okay, I
Sunset in
appreciate that.
heaven. Sunset is an
I
interesting
appreciate
point
that.
because it is in between day and night. Is it day or night?
Okay, I appreciate that message. Everybody else sending messages. Biden them. I don't know who did it. Was it John or Kamala Harris? I mentioned Nigeria last night. I said that seems to be an important thing going on right now. First thing this morning, what they did a whole another briefing. The first briefing and the only briefing for today so far is about Nigeria. It's okay. So I'm taking messages and tools from everybody. You giving it to me and I'm giving it back, huh? Here we go. Who else talking?
Greetings and salutations, peace and love from above. I had a dream this morning. The brother Freeway from Philadelphia, the rapper, was in my dream this morning. And we were supposed to go to the movies together. We had a young sister that I know. But Freeway wanted me to send them funds through Momo. That's something that you do when you're in Ghana. You can send money. It was a weird dream. But he also asked me to recite the Fatiha. And I remember in my dream, I was trying to send him the right version of the Fatiha, but it wouldn't pull up on my phone. You know, the Fatiha is like the Lord's Prayer for Muslims. You see? When I woke up this morning, it was pouring down raining. And I went into a worship praise, which called me to cry profusely. And I just wanted to worship, and I was just thanking Jesus. And I was giving hallelujahs to the Most High. Amen. Jesus said, after this, therefore pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, which means holy be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Remember, Christ said, man must not live on alone, but every word that comes from of the Father. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and glory forever. Amen.
Yeah, that's good enough for me right there. That's good. That's the message. That was the message for me. What else? Just for me. Miss Gina said, need to prepare for what's coming. Give me a second. I am a subscriber. Huh? I donate my hearts and sons. Huh? Let's see. Quick click. What was the message for me?
Would you be interested in collecting 5-figure paychecks for a
can't
few
pay
hours of work,
me
helping me in your
enough.
spare time from home? I'm on a mission to recover.
You can't pay me enough.
Change that's occurring. And we do. There were some other comments that were left down in this last night that I had seen. I was so exhausted. So that's causing the quakes today all over the world. It could be because we're in a binary system. They have lied to us about everything. And they even lied about the power of love. That's the biggest lie they've ever told, the power of love. They don't want you to get it inside of you. They don't. They lied about its power. Well, they promoted the violence and all that kind of stuff that we see in the movies. Violence and gore and immorality, unspeakable things. It was been glorified instead of glorifying that which should be glorified. Instead of making good, clean movies for us to watch that would encourage us to be loving individuals at the core. They didn't want none of that. They didn't. They wanted to solidify the evil like they are. They are evil. So the reflection off the dome, we need to prepare you. I'm not going to get in any more of that. It doesn't matter now. The void of the
Miss
light.
Gina's
This is a comment that
message.
I really highlighted.
That's Miss
And we do need
Gina's
to prepare.
message.
And it is true.
I spoke to you this morning, Charles. I'll let you
can
know. And
you
here we go.
can you
Swear by the time. Now, this is the message that just came through right now. We're going to listen to the whole 41
you saying
minutes
that
and 9
back in the
seconds.
days, the giants in the earth were those days were
called Jabarins. Black. There are two beings mentioned right there in that quote.
Right.
Yeah, Jabarin is another word for it. From the word al-Jabaru. That's one of Allah's names again.
What I'm trying to say is the devil had took on the form of a black man and back in those days. That's what I'm.
You're 100% right. Now something black people better realize. The first incarnation of the devil and his angels were black people. You know who they are? They're Hindu. The Hindu religion is the religion of Shaitan. If you really look at the Quran and really look at the different depictions of what Shaitan does, statue worship, self-worship, self-deification, the Hindu faith, they worship the cow. What is Surah Al-Baqarah about? The cow. They worship the monkey. What did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say he did to people who violated the Sabbath? Cast them into the... And they believe in the Kama Sutra, which is lucrative sex play of bestiality. They have pictures all over India of statues on walls of men having sex with animals. They call it the Kama Sutra. And in these laws, they practice all kind of forms of animal sex and free sex, etc. This is a part of their religion, mind you. And all of it gets its root out of the Hindu faith. Watch out for these swamis and these yogas and this transcendental meditation. All these guys are all agents of Shaitan. You understand? That race that was manifest on earth like the Indian race. That is the form that the devil first took. He was black man with straight hair. You follow that? And he later, through Ham, because remember, all of them died in the flood, and the spiritual parts of them, of Iblis and his angels, left. And the next incarnation of Shaitan was into Ham's head to possess him, to make him think of sodomy with his own father Noah, which spread the fourth generation curse of Abras, which you all know as leprosy, which is the white man you see today. Okay?
When you say left, I mean, when you say leave, going back.
I mean, the same way Isa and Maryam tell people, and the same way Rasulullah Muhammad made his Isra or Miraj, who went up, he dematerialized, took his spiritual being, and left this plane. The devil does the same thing.
In relationship with Saturn, because I believe there was some mention.
Saturn was the planet that they resided on. Remember, this is intergalactical traveling. This is not like Christianity. A lot of Muslims or Christians don't know it. They think heaven is just some place.
See, when I hear this right here, this tone, I hear his son. I don't hear what I don't hear the original tone that I'm connected to. I hear his son. I promise. I hear Prince. I do. So as I'm listening to this and you're listening to it with me and you're seeing this image here, I'm hearing his son bring the message, not him. But I'm listening anyway. And I'm sharing All Eyes on Egypt because I shared just a couple of other things. If I can go on White House walls and tell you, then I can go on any wall, right? And tell you. When the writing is on the wall, the writings on the wall can affect man. Wait, in order to write on the wall, you have to keep using the grains of sand that's already in the wall. The same grains, one little dot, a little grain of sand. And what's written on the walls can affect man throughout time. Whatever is on the walls is what affects on the walls of a book. The book has a cover, it has walls. On the walls of the trees, because the trees are on a wall outside of your window. Wait, the walls of the pyramids, it's not the pyramids that affect the people. It's what's written on the walls. On the walls of a scroll, on the walls of YouTube. You mean to tell me somebody can put one image and emoji on the wall of YouTube and it can make a person cuss them out and tell them what they will and will not do to them and how they feel to a point. It's what's written on the walls. My bad. I'm gonna stop talking, but just so you know, when you're listening to this with me, and I'm letting you know who I hear. Meaning I'm not in agreement or disagreement because the tone doesn't sound natural to me. And I'm not saying it's not him. His voice comes in many tones. I'm just telling you what I'm sharing from on the wall.
Place up there. And if you say up there where, if you start to define it in Arabic, you come up with samawati and sama, which means above or clouds. You follow? So you start saying where did this angel Gabriel came to Rasulullah in the 40th hadith. There's 40 recognized, accepted hadith by all Muslims. They consider them the best hadith. In them, they speak about the angel Gabriel coming to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam while he's with some of his followers, and he has a black beard and a white robe on. Correct? And they point out how gleaming white his jalabiyah was, and they said he had no signs of travel at all on this jalabiyah. But yet this angel had on a robe. Now let's be for real. Either we disregard this hadith as something somebody made up, or we accept that angels wear clothes. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Now, if this angel had on a white, glittering jalabiyah, what are they made from? Material. They're made from cotton, right? Or muslin, or some other what? Fabric, which is either natural or synthetic. Now let's eliminate the synthetic fabrics because we know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to have synthetic fabrics in heaven. Correct? Right. But this angel came and he had on a white robe. And don't think this is trivial, this is important. But y'all don't want to talk about these things because they start to come babble of mind. You follow? Now, you telling me that he had a cotton? If there's a cotton, well, then they grow cotton and somebody's cotton pickers. Either angels or cotton pickers, and you got white and black angels, and the black angels are cotton pickers, or somebody's a cotton picker. If it's made from the wool of a sheep or a lamb, then the poor animals have to be in fear of being shared in heaven. Correct? Or somebody else is involved in that 40th hadith, and someone on earth met Gabriel and gave him this jalabiyah. You have your choice. You pick from him. You understand? One or the other. Somebody met him and gave it to him, or they share them in heaven, or they have cotton growing in heaven. Or Gabriel was a man. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
Or he was just plain and simply a man. Which means that angelic beings incarnate as regular men and take on physical form and wear clothes and break bread, like when the angels met Abraham, they sat down and ate with him. You understand what I'm reaching at?
Yes, this is all by leave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as far as what you said every time.
Kulli shay'in min kull shay'in bi Allah. Everything that happens is by leave of Allah in His hands. Yes.
I mean, from the spiritual plane into this
Physical plane. Yes.
What is with the meditation, and you said the swamis and all that?
These men are jinns.
I mean, if you're void of the soul force, what level can you reach as far as elevating?
You can reach the spiritual. You have the physical plane, then you have the plane of force. Now, the plane of force is the life force, it's the nutrients in an apple. Like I explained to you all last week. An apple goes to paradise when it's grown ripe on a tree, and a healthy man picks up a healthy apple before it has grown too ripe or before it is unripened. But when it is at its perfect stage, if a healthy man picks it up and bites into it, then that apple makes paradise. Think about what I'm saying. So you understand? If it's overripe or falls from the tree, it has not made perfection. It is not doing what it was created to do by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If the sun overripes it, or lack of rain causes it to be unripe, it is not perfect.
Right.
You understand? Same thing with the spiritual part of man.
Right.
If man is being tuned by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be at a perfect state when that transition is made.
Right.
Now, the life force in the apple you call nutrition. You can't see nutrition, can you?
Right.
But you see the bark of the apple, the matter that you chew up. Well, the nutrition in the apple is the plane of force, which is responsible for how the apple grows and how much sugar we can develop out of it, how much nutritional value is in it. Okay? Now, its blueprint, you understand?
Right.
Its blueprint and its formula is etheric. And it comes from a higher stage. The actual skin texture, the growth of it, how it will personify through the spiritual to the plane of force to the physical is called a blueprint. That place is the spiritual plane. You see that?
Right.
And then when the spiritual plane decides the formula necessary, it relays that message to the plane of force, and then growth starts to take place on the physical plane. So the devil himself can get as far as the plane of force and the spiritual plane while he's able to interfere with the elements. Why he's throwing off the weather? Because he is in tune with the spiritual plane. He is not in tune with the soul. He does not have a soul. The soul is the light that sends emotions from Allah Ta'ala into the spirit, which manifests through the plane of force and then incarnates in the physical being. The emotional body. He has instinct, but he doesn't work off the same emotions you do. This is why, and y'all usually laugh when I say this, but it's not funny, this is why he can't dance. Because in order to dance, you must be in tune with the rhythm of the universe, the drum. You understand?
Right.
And I worked in 100 recording studios, and the first thing they always lay down is the drum. You must lay the drum first. Then you can put any kind of music you want around it, but the foundation of that music track is the drum. They get back to Africa. I don't care how they get there, but they end up back in Africa. Whether it's Boy George or Led Zeppelin or Sting or any other of those master devils, they go back to Africa. Because the drum is the heartbeat of the universe. Your heart is a drum. Put your head against someone's chest and you hear the rhythm. And we are in tune with that rhythm, and that's why when the music comes on, I don't care how cool you think you are, black man, black woman. If the music is right, your foot will pat. You could try to be cool. You could have on a three-piece suit, gray, in a vest, and a white shirt, and a blue tie, and walk by a music store, and James Brown is playing, and something inside you goes, ow! Then you check yourself, and you continue to walk on normally. But you can't fool me because, you know, I've been teaching for years, and every time now and then I hear James Brown, my body goes, whoa. You know what I think? James Brown got a serious connection to black people, even though we see him as some mop-head, ham-hock, Uncle Tom looking cool. His music will affect you. I don't care who you are. You could be Jamaican and be deep into reggae and hear James Brown and go, yeah, I can relate to that. You know what else does that? Bob Marley does that to Americans. Americans can pretend they don't like reggae. You know, they say, I like a little Bob Marley there. Because Bob Marley got a way of getting inside through the drum where your body goes, yeah, I'm not into that guy. I'm into hip-hop, but Bob Marley's all right. Because we have something called soul. We are in tune with the rhythms of the universe and the pulsation necessary for creation and life. The white man does not have it. Put on a James Brown record and watch that fool try to dance, and it's the funniest thing you ever want to see. Now you say, well, nowadays, a lot of white people are dancing. And my answer to you, like I said, I spent a lot of time in the recording studio. They're not dancing. They have changed the music. They got black people now dancing to white people's music. They took hip-hop and put all these rock groups in it, and they took it away from the black man, and now these rock groups are doing rock music and rapping to rock. They took away the hustle. They took away Latin. You understand that? The mumbo, the cha-cha, the Latin. They took away the shuffle and the two-step and stuff we would do rhythmatically, and they put it into something else. They took away the ska, and now they got dub. They took away all our natural rhythms and replaced them with synthetic rhythms. Now black people are starting to say, I like Michael, what's his name, Michael George Michael. I like George Michael. I mean, some white people got soul. No white people got soul. The Quran told you that the devil is a deceiver. He makes evil look good. Now there's no more black music. The new generation can't dance, they can't move, they walk like white people, they act like white people, they're losing their soul for the love of money. And then it says, what profit a man to gain the whole world and lose what? His soul. That's the only thing we got left. Why? Because Isa al-Masih said, we are the what? The salt of the earth. And what good is salt once it loses its savor? You know what the savor in the salt is? The taste. Once you take out the taste, what good is salt? This is what those Pakistani Muslims and Egyptian Muslims come over here and do to brothers. They take the Africa out of them and make them think they're Saudi Arabians. Or make them think they're Egyptians. White Egyptians, that is, not black ones, because the black ones have soul. Or make them think they're Pakistanians. And they take away your soul. There's no dancing in Islam. There's no proof that there's no dancing in Islam. In fact, there's multiple proofs of hadith where Rasulullah told them, where are the ducks? Where's the drum? The Ansars like the drum. They like music. You follow? There's no such thing as Muslims are not supposed to dance. They take that away because with that, that's how we unite. Some music playing and black people get together. Is that right or wrong? Right. The devil does not have a soul. And the devil is in Islam, spreading this fake Islam around the world, calling it Sunniism, calling it Shiaism, giving it names and denominations, and making me and you hate each other. We are simple people, and the Holy Quran tells us how we get our salvation. And it tells us in the Holy Quran, the 2nd chapter, the 130th verse, by following Millah Ibrahim al-Hanifan, for us to keep Abraham's religion. Muhammad Rasulullah did not come with a new religion. He came with the religion of Abraham. He just came to complete. Akmaltu, it says in the Quran. This day, Akmaltu, this day I completed for you. Not this day I perfected, I completed. Kamala means that a man completed a job that someone else started. Rasulullah Muhammad came to complete the job of Isa, Rasulullah, wa Musa, Rasulullah.
Remember, Biden, I'm going to end that on there. 1358 is good. That's good. Biden said, let's finish the job. Huh? Balak Biden said, let's finish the job. He said, let's finish. That was his, let's finish the job. Let me go back to 1358. I said 1358, right?
The man completed a job that someone else started. Rasulullah Muhammad came to complete names and denominations and making me and you hate each other. We are simple people, and the Holy Quran tells us how we get our salvation. And it tells us in the Holy Quran, the 2nd chapter, the 130th verse, by following Millat Ibrahim al-Hanifan, for us to keep Abraham's religion. Muhammad Rasulullah did not come with a new religion. He came with the religion of Abraham. He just came to complete. Akmaltu, it says in the Quran. This day, Al-Yawm Akmaltu, this day I completed for you. Not this day I perfected, I completed. Kamala means that a man completed a job that someone else started. Rasulullah Muhammad came to complete the job of Isa, Rasulullah, wa Musa, Rasulullah, wa Noah, wa Ibrahim, wa all other Rasulullah. All of the other apostles from Allah, this is all Rasulullah Muhammad came to complete. And we don't have the right to make no new religion of it. And now Muslims in the world today have a new religion. If it's different from Judaism, and I don't mean Judaism by the so-called Jebusites, those so-called Yaku's grabbed the devil, not that Judaism. I'm talking about if it's different from the practices of Nabi Ibrahim, the Hebrew, then it's not Islam, and it's something man has made. Okay?
Yeah. In relationship to this,
They said, yeah, and brushed over that just that quick. Just like that. He didn't say, what do you mean? Huh? He didn't say, what do you mean? All these religions been here, right? Huh? Let's finish the job. And there's a whole
Ibrahim was all other Rasulullah. All of the other apostles from Allah. This is all Rasulullah Muhammad came to complete. And we don't have the right to make no new religion of it. And now Muslims in the world today have a new religion. If it's different from Judaism, and I don't mean Judaism by the so-called Jebusites, those so-called Yaku's grabbed the devil, not that Judaism. I'm talking about if it's different from the practices of Nabi Ibrahim, the Hebrew, then it's not Islam, and it's something man has made.
And it's something man has made. Artificial intelligence, I'm bringing it up again. Huh? Is that one world order. I figured it out last night when I got off the live, and I was like, if they're going to get rid of Department of Education, what is going to govern the educational system? Now, remember, I was going back on one of the Congress where the Texas senators or representative, it's a lady, she was putting in grants for the nebulizers, and in the same text in Congress, there was a law to be passed for the artificial intelligence to be able to administer medication, to be a practitioner, to be able to administer dosage of medication to beings. Okay, just the other day, someone posted, I think it was CNN posted, that the artificial intelligence just passed the bar. So they're actually letting the artificial intelligence take the test that it needs to be a doctor or lawyer and everything else, right? I told you when after Biden finished, when he showed himself and he said, I am as well, they also showed him in an Android form, putting that sticker on that board, that white board, that blue board. Well, it was supposedly America with a blue backdrop. I showed you that video. Huh? Artificial intelligence is in a mode to be released to even govern you under these extreme red flag laws right here. This red flag law. You're going to be judged by your content of character. You so steady, some of you, worried and thinking about the skin. This is a whole new religion that ain't got nothing to do with the religions that were prophesied. Every religion that's going on now was already prophesied about. Seventh-day Adventists. They Revelation, they spoke to the different churches. So you knew that that an extension of Christianity would be in this form. And to the Romans, even they are a religion. In the Revelation, they say, yep, and to you Romans, we don't agree with the Romans. We don't agree with them. But here, to you, this is here. And then to you, what other religions? 7 main branches, all the branches, all of the trees from the olive branch, all of them, plenty, just on the way. So you hear, well, this is a made up religion and this is a made up religion. Even Scientology, do they speak to the Scientologists? No, that was one that wasn't addressed, was it? Out of the mouth of the beast. Elon Musk, he got a beast on his side, he got a light bearer on his side, he got Balak Biden as well on his side, and he said, out of Scientology, I even have Islam on my side. Somehow, some way they're involved. He got everybody that he need to create his system, their system. Out of the mouth of that comes the religion that never existed. Wait, let him say it one more time. Whether you be the Son, the Father, the Son, or the Holy Spirit, whoever thou art be right now. This message is important for this day and time, right here, right now. Looking good like that on there, like that. Stop
وموسى
listening.
رسول الله ونوح وإبراهيم وall other Rasulullah, all the other apostles from Allah, this is all Rasulullah Muhammad came to complete. And we don't have the right to make no new religion up. And now Muslims in the world today have a new religion. That is different from Judaism. And I don't mean Judaism by the so-called Jebusites, those so-called Yaku's grabbed the devil. Not that Judaism. I'm talking about if it's different from the practices of Nabi Ibrahim, the Hebrew, then it's not Islam. Then it's something man has made. Okay?
It is something man has made. It's artificial intelligence government again. So now back to Texas. What and artificial intelligence and them saying we're gonna get rid of Department of Education. They gave all the HBCUs. They say, yep, you can have Harvard. In a couple of weeks, they're gonna tell you can have Yale and Cambridge too. You can have it all. We are getting rid of Department of Education. What? So if they get rid of Department of Education and the playing field is leveled out, who is going to govern educational system? Nobody but CHIPS Act law that you let go through. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Your child is going to have to check in, scan phone as they in school. Artificial, okay. That's why they having nutritional facts on the box, the internet box. Go look it up. I'm not making it up. Nutritional facts. You're feeding the system. You're feeding the system. But in order to do that, they have to make sure that everybody is under control. And their first target on this red flag law. This isn't fear. Somebody say you he and that doesn't make you evil because you sitting here and you seeing the truth and you know that you feel like you're free. It ain't no guessing. Like Canada, me said in something yesterday, and it was positive and like yes, and then at the end he says, "I guess." If you have to guess and you're not sure, you got to get sure about something. Raise your hand if you're sure, huh? Raise your hand. Uh, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're sure. You got to be sure because, see, according to the release of artificial intelligence, you will be judged by your content of character. This red flag law right here, when they raise the red flags, everything that they're doing is not based on guns. They put that there for you. Am I sharing the screen? It's not based on guns. Let me make sure I'm sharing the screen. This extreme risk protection order. Hmm. Why is she saying that, huh? It's not based on the guns. This act is based, this law, this investment, huh, is based on your content of character. See, I just want to go right here to this main source where it ain't even there. Do they even see? They say senseless acts of gun violence right up here, right? But they saying we know that it's not really the guns that are violent. We have to put in extreme laws of protection to go and deal with the content of character of people that have guns around them. Whether you got a license legally or not, if your name shows up through artificial intelligence system in any of these incorrect orders, all of these are orders, the mental health orders, the veterans treatment courts, they put courts in that system there. uh, Most of the veterans are convicted and they get to blame it on post-traumatic stress disorder and all, right? If you's a look, I'm legal. Yeah, that was before they really decided to tighten up. They said, you know what? It's not just good that y'all, because y'all not doing a good job even checking. That's why they make it important in the news. They was making it important to say, oh, and the person put in the application and the application didn't go through properly and they missed it. It got caught in the cracks. How did they get all them weapons? Y'all think it's about the guns? No, they right now with artificial intelligence, government. Yes, get rid of the Department of Education because artificial intelligence is going to be the government for the education department. Let me blow up this screen so you can see it a little bit better. This paragraph I want to read right here. Hmm? The police, I told you, go to Larry Elder and he have all the stats. You remember he was running for governor or something. He's a prestigious. I trust his research and when he speaks and his I do. He's reputable to me. It saves me plenty of time. I don't have to go look here. Larry Elder saying it. And I'm pretty sure he checked them stats for real. He like to be on point. Huh? The amount of white people, we're not talking about color right now, but just so you know, the amount of white people that are killed was killed by officers last year was more than blacks. And the amount of people that was killed by the little amount of people that was killed by officers who probably needed a mental health check, huh? Those people needed mental health checks. See, what they're saying to you is even the officers, because a lot of officers are veterans too. They all probably needed a mental health check. It's okay. Y'all all are protected on equal sides of the law. So what we're gonna do is do an extreme law protection. They got states like Michigan got programs right now, like y'all better tighten up on your training because it's about to go down. If your mental health don't check out, you're gonna have to hand over your weapons too. For okay, okay, all right. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself. It's in these on the walls, the writing on the walls. Where did I say I was trying to read for you? The safety challenges, mission, extreme protection, the red flag. When the red flag goes up, y'all, these awards administered by the Department's Office of Justice Program, Bureau of Justice Assistance, provide funding to states for creation and implementation of extreme risk protection order programs, state crisis intervention court proceedings, and related gun violence reproduction initiatives. Extreme protection order programs empower family members, healthcare providers, and school officials and law enforcement officers to petition to court to temporarily prevent a person from accessing firearms if they are found to be a danger to themselves or others. Funds can also support interventions like drug, mental health, and veterans treatment courts, gun violence recovery courts, and behavioral health deflection and outpatient treatment centers. All of this is under the red flag law that just went up yesterday. Okay? That's the reason why I'm rehashing it. I'm bringing it up again. The red flag law. And again, if you want to go check out my video from yesterday where I mentioned Nigeria, I am going to click it. I'm going to click it. That was how I started off saying, can I click it? Yes, I can. I'm going to click it. There we go. Statement from President Joe Biden on Nigeria's upcoming election. Why are they trying to force their hand? Is this saying anything about it? Elections fundamentally deserve a chance to choose their future fairly. People of Nigeria. What what made me say that there was something about Nigeria is because when I was reading the red flag law, I decided to click on the other releases and I saw where a Nigerian was being extradited, but I didn't go any further. All I said when I closed out last night past shadow hours is why are they trying to force Nigeria's hand? What does Nigeria have to do with our justice? Why is their news in our Justice Department laws? That's what I was saying. That's what my question was. And here Joe Biden decided, well, let me give you the answer, but I don't see the answer yet. So, statement from President Joe Biden on Nigeria's upcoming election. Statement from Joe Biden on Nigeria's upcoming election. I commend yesterday's peace accord in Nigeria, signed by the political parties and candidates running in Nigeria's presidential election for February 25th. Oh, I need to check who all running. What's his name? Let me check who running for Nigerian president. Why did they all into it like that? And that person they extraditing, is that going to be a, what you call it, a sniper or something? By signing this pledge, the parties and candidates have committed to accept the results of the election as announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission and to support a peaceful transition of power. Elections are fundamental. Mm, and to support a peaceful transition of power. Elections are a fundamental part of the functioning democracy, and all Nigerians deserve a chance to choose their future freely and fairly. While the United States does not support any single candidate or party, we strongly support a peaceful and transparent process and a reflex of the people of Nigeria. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Ain't President Obama brother, is he in Nigeria? Let me see who running for president over there. Hold up. On election day, I encourage all Nigerians, no matter their religion, region, or ethnicity, to exercise the fundamental freedom and make their voices heard, including young voters, many of whom may be heading to the ballot for the first time. The United States stands with the Nigerian people as to chart a path toward more democratic, prosperous, and secure future. I appreciate President Buhari's firm commitment that the will of the people will be respected. And in the coming days, I encourage the voters to remain peaceful and patient as their ballots are tallied and urge them. I need to check that out. That's how I'm closing out, y'all. Uh, That's how I'm closing out. There's a green light out there. There is a green light out there, and it has a meaning. Can a dummy? I listen to the AM radio North Dakota from North Dakota. They say Nigerian immigrants have more earning power in the U.S. than average Americans. Chinese earn 2 times as much. Well, I saw something where it says that the Pakistani women, no, the Ukrainian women feel like that. So they went to Peru. Is it Peru or Argentina? Argentina. And in that reading, I read all the different states that people go where they gonna prosper a little bit better. So right now, it's Ukrainian women. Even though President Biden sent all that money to support them, they say, "Look, we're taking our babies to Argentina." The whole pyramid scheme. Remember when he was sending over the money, he said the mothers, everybody gonna be fine. We sending all this money. The Ukrainian women, it says the pregnant ones, is a whole pile of them just going on planes, taking with the money Biden paid for their plane trip to go to, I think it's Argentina. So, when I saw that, when I saw that, I was like, look, let me see what's going on in Argentina, huh? I'm just saying, who knows what they got going on except for what they saying. Except for what they saying. Look, wait a minute. Nigeria. I'm gonna get off of here because I want to see who's running. Is President Obama's brother running? That would mean the Balaks them have done what they did before. You got fake Akhenaten bringing the United States. This is man. Let me go. Is President Obama's brother is Balak Lip Obama. Balak Lip Obama's brother. I need to see why. And see, look, 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 look. Just go to the video and glance, scan all the way through where you'll see I was talking about Nigeria. and I'll come back later. I'll talk about it later. Greater light, y'all. Greater light. I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff going on to keep me entertained while I decide what the green light is gonna do.
Might buy a bike like a Harley. Totally do so gnarly. God got me, can't harm me. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I...
Oh, what's wrong with the Pakistanians taking over everything? This land was made for you and me, Nothing wrong with the Pakistan. This land is for everybody. This land is your land. This land, you believe in the land, right? It has many shapes. Who gonna get here talking about this was theirs first and second and last? This land was made for you and me, Those who love the flesh, Stop complaining. It's for everybody. Everybody. Biden said everybody on the American lands. That's the Canadian American lands too, They are joined by the hip, Unless he floods them out like he plans on the Balak wells, I don't think it's gonna get to you, but that's what he got in plan. He put it up on the screen, honey. Stop. Everybody come. This land is made for you and me. Come on, let's sing it together. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, to the Redwood Forests, to the Gulf Stream waters. Now, why not? Come on, Pakistan. Come on, Turkey. They got 1.5 million Turkians homeless right now. Come on, This land was made. Biden said, I'm a president for everybody. And his light bearer said, we're bringing the food. And Elon said, yes, and I'm bringing the artificial intelligence. And he said, and I got a beast that's going to help me figure it out. We got food for everybody. Everybody can eat, Biden said, I got so much money. Don't worry. If you don't have food, don't worry. That's the one last thing you got to worry about. If it get too crowded, there's so much land over here, it can't get crowded. You don't have to worry. We got G20 Belly. Food's coming in. And when we put up the red flags, some of you who feel like you okay with where you live, we have homes for you. We're going to put you in camps and make sure if you have any type of mental health issues, we're going to help you figure it out with AI government. Department of Education will no longer exist after artificial intelligence is finished with you. It's not about Pakistan. It's not about Canada. It's not about black. It's not about white, It's about your content of character, your light, your light. They putting up red flags, It's a special way I fold my flag, All right, Canada dummy, I'm gonna stop looking. I'm gonna stop getting triggered by the presence of Canada.
Get to it last. I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. Going up, going
You're on my walls, Canada dummy.
up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never